So I'm watching The Shy season 3, episode 1, and this mother is speaking a lot of truth. I want y'all to listen to this real quick and see if you can bear witness with the things that she's saying, because she's putting it out there and pretty much being honest. I know it's TV, but there's a lot of truth on television. Only flying and bulletproof men is fake. The majority of the rest of that stuff is real. Check it out.
Listen, last time I was in this church, Brandon got up here and told the truth. I remember being mad as hell at his ass for doing it. But now I realize why he did it. He did it because at some point, we all get tired of lying. At some point, it's just easy to stop caring what everybody thinks and just speak. Look, I didn't want to have no kids. I knew I wasn't cut out to be somebody's mother. And that's because nobody mothered me. Nobody ever loved me unconditionally.
Come on now.
So I spent most of my youth a broken girl.
Lots of us.
I got so bright I did it. Having kids would make me whole. But I was wrong. After Brandon was born, I realized I had nothing to give him. So, I gave him my trauma. I gave him my pain. I gave him all the things that I didn't know what to do with.
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
And you know what he did with it? He made it something beautiful. He used my pain as fuel for his dreams. He tried to escape all the bad things in his life. He tried to run away from it.
Wow. Like, that's not it. I just paused it to kind of break down what she discussed already, because yeah, she going in. Like, she being 100% honest. Most of us come from single mother households where there's a lot of trauma, and it's sad because as a people, during the times of slavery, they purposely put us against each other, purposely separated families, purposely did these things to destabilize the family unit of these African slaves so that they would be easier to control, because unity creates problems. So if we can keep them divided, then we can prevent them from ever becoming more than what we tell them they are. And historically, look at what's happened. I mean, Africa has progressed on its own throughout this time frame. But the only time you really hear about wickedness going on is when the colonists intervened in their lives. All these other places haven't heard about any nonsense going on like the Tutsi and Hutu. Crazy. But colonists had a hand in it, put one in charge of the other, kind of like the house slave and the field slave. You know what I'm saying? Stirring up strife amongst the people. But yeah, she is really going in and owning up to her part in things. You know what I'm saying? Like, keeping it real. We gotta stop passing the trauma on to our children. They don't deserve that. What they deserve is to be loved unconditionally, even though you may not have experienced unconditional love. I mean, unless you're mentally slow, you can read the definition and understand what it is. You can view examples of it and comprehend what it is to be able to repeat it for your children. Like, when you know better, you can do better. But if you never educate yourself on things, then you just repeat the same vicious cycle that you went through growing up. Is that what we really want to do? I don't think so. So let's start putting more effort into this parenting thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you put the effort in and it works. Even my kids today, like, my son doesn't like it, but people tell him he's so much like me all the time. And that's because I invested in them. I invested in them heavily. Leave that mark. So that way they doing things and don't even know why they doing it. It's just in them to do. Not the nonsense, but the adult matureness. You know what I'm saying? It didn't come from nowhere. It didn't just appear. Train a child in the way he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Couldn't get him trained in everything. But the things that I was able to train him in, you best believe those kids train. So, y'all have a blessed one. Peace.